So you decided to learn French. Oh, I actually have heard that you have to travel to that speaking country in order to learn the language. Yeah, and I also have heard that you have to have a talent in order to learn the language. Yeah, I know. And this one is really interesting. I've heard that you have to be young to learn that language. How old are you now? 25? Yeah, you're definitely too old. Where did I hear that from? Well, from other people. Hi, language lovers. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. And if you're new here, by the way, this is Asmaa Ibrahim, a polyglot from Egypt. I speak four languages. And here on the channel, obviously, I talk about languages and help you learn it in a very effective way and just make it more fun. And regarding this video, I believe you've heard one of those myths like you have to travel abroad in order to learn a language, or that you have to have a knack or a talent to learn a language, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to break it down to you and tell you why you shouldn't fall for them and why they're not true. And yeah, without further ado, let's start with myth number one. Myth number one, that you have to have a talent to learn and speak that foreign language, and that polyglots are very, very talented and smart. And I've heard this so many times, by the way, you guys, like, oh my God, Asma, you're so smart. I would never do that. I would never speak foreign languages. And trust me, this is very, very wrong and so far from the truth, because I don't have a talent. I don't have a special talent. I just developed the skill of language learning, and I worked so hard, and I have a discipline. If you know me, like I'm consistent, right? When it comes to studying or working or just achieving my goals. Think of it that way, you guys. Like, if you were so bad at languages, you wouldn't have been able to speak your mother tongue, right? Just think of it that way. So, it's my opinion. I believe definitely that you and anyone in the whole world can learn a foreign language. Definitely, I believe that. Okay, myth number two. This one is very common, that you have to live abroad or in that speaking country in order to speak and learn your target language. And I don't know why people are connecting speaking the language with living abroad. Nowadays, with this technology and AI and ChatGPT, I think it's not that necessary anymore to live abroad to learn that target language. I mean, if you do, of course, you will have an edge over other people, and it's an advantage if you do it right. I don't think it's necessary to live in that country in order to speak your target language anymore, especially with what we have nowadays. Okay, everyone, myth number three, that adults cannot learn languages as sharply as children. And again, this one is absolutely wrong, completely wrong, because guys, when I started to learn languages, I was like 19, and um, I really, technically, I wasn't a child, right? And I was able to learn English, Turkish, and Spanish. And of course, I had language partners. They were like 60 and 50, and they were able to learn their target language. So I'm not gonna say like age, just a number and all of that. I'm just saying that age has nothing to do with your ability to learn languages. And it's actually a fact that children learn kind of easily and fast, because children usually they don't pay attention to grammar, and they're not afraid of someone's going to judge them. They speak, right? They open their mouth and they speak, and they make mistakes, and that's it. But adults, they're like, sometimes we worry that someone is going to judge us or pay attention to grammar, or maybe we learn languages wrong, as I talked before in a video. So, but yeah, again, age has nothing to do with your ability to learn a language. Definitely, you can learn any language you want despite your age. It's not a problem, it's not an issue, it's not a barrier between you and your target language. So, definitely, you can learn any language in the world. Myth number four, that the more words you know, the more fluently and eloquently you can speak. And please pay attention to this one because there is a difference, you guys, between widening your vocabulary and memorizing tons of words, useless words each and every day. Back in the day, back in school, I used to memorize a lot of words, but I couldn't speak. They were old-fashioned kind of literary words that native speakers, they don't use anymore. You know, they don't speak like that in day-to-day life. And I mean, widen your vocabulary, but use them correctly. Of course, learn slang because I feel like slang is absolutely important if you want to sound natural. So definitely learn slang as well. And yeah, that's it. Okay, everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, there are a bunch of language learning maths out there. So just let me know in the comments if you want me to make another part or a second video about this. I just didn't want to make the video super long, you know what I mean? So yeah, I would be more than happy to do that. And I will see you in the next one. So just take care.